What's up, everybody? It's Jada Gentleman from motorize.com, your scoop to everything Philly. In celebration of Black History Month, we are highlighting 4 chefs from the city of brotherly love for a new series called Cooking with Soul, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka. Here at the City Kitchen in the Reading Terminal Market, our chef's gonna make an amazing dish, and it's gonna be paired with amazing Tito's cocktail. So please introduce yourself and tell us what we're making today.
My name is Chef Rashaun from Infinite Catering, and today we are making a seafood Creole pasta with Tito's vodka. We're also gonna use a jalapeno honey glazed cornbread.
All right, we have our ingredients, so what's the first step?
So we're gonna start off with our Creole seasoning. I'm gonna teach you guys how to make that.
Perfect.
We have some sweet basil here.
Okay.
All right.
Nice. All right, so what else?
All right, so next we have some thyme and some oregano.
All right, it's time for oregano. See what I did there?
I see what you did.
All right, awesome. Let's pour that thyme, oregano, very nice. All right, so what else?
So I have some smoked garlic here.
Okay. All right. All right, we're almost done?
We're almost done.
Okay,
so
what
next
else?
I have some cayenne pepper to spice it up a little bit.
I love it spicy.
And some Hungarian Paprika.
All right. All right, add a little spice. Sounds good. And what else?
And next, salt and pepper.
Gotta have salt and pepper.
You gotta season.
Absolutely. All right, add the salt and pepper. That looks good. And are we done with the seasoning?
We're done with the seasoning.
Awesome.
You take a spoon.
Just mix it up.
Mix it up real nice.
That looks good. All right, so we got our seasoning. Looks good, smells good. So what's next?
So next I'm gonna have you turn the pot of water up.
Okay, tell me when.
All the way high. Let's turn it up high.
All right, we good.
All right.
So water's good. What's next?
Seasoning. So next we're gonna take our bell peppers that we have here. And we're gonna cut it down. We'll show you how to Julienne these peppers.
All right, we got these peppers going. So, Chef, let's talk about you for a little while.
Sure.
What got you into cooking and the culinary arts?
So going to culinary arts was something that I've always wanted to do since I've been little.
Okay.
Right. So always interested in seeing how my grandparents cooked, and you know how you come to the house and they be like, you know what I mean, you hungry? Yeah, you hungry? Yeah. And all of a sudden you have all this food out.
Sure.
You know, so that really intrigued me. Just enjoying their food. Absolutely. And that's one thing that I love to do is put a smile on people's face.
So how long have you been professionally cooking for everybody?
21 years now.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. It's a long time coming then.
Long time, man. Long time.
Absolutely. Awesome. So it looks like our peppers are done.
Peppers are done.
All right, so what's next?
So next we're going to go ahead to our shallot.
Okay.
Right here. It's a little bit milder than a red onion.
All right. So what is this going to do with
So it's a shallot. It's a little bit milder than an onion.
Okay.
Right? So we're going to go ahead and slice it.
Oh, wow. All right, so we're gonna
dice our shallot.
Dice it, okay. Oh yeah, awesome. So while you're dicing, we can talk a little bit more.
Sure.
So what do you think about the food scene in Philadelphia, more specifically the Black chefs in Philly? Like, what's the movement like?
I think right now there's a big movement, especially with everything that's been happening over the last year. With the Black Lives Matter movement and everything like that. Yeah. People are really supporting Black chefs around the area. They might not necessarily know who they were, but they've always been around. Right.
That's awesome. Yeah,
definitely.
So we got this going, the diced up. What is next now?
So next we're going to take some fresh garlic that we have here.
Awesome.
Right? And you're going to simply break your garlic apart.
Gotta have garlic.
Yes. All right. So now that we pulled the garlic apart, we want to get that skin off, right? We're going to take your knife, smash it just like that. So we have our veggies chopped.
We have the peppers. We have the garlic.
And we have shallots.
And the shallots, all right. So what's next?
So next we have some Andouille Sausage here.
All right, let's get the sausages going.
Yes. So what I did was I parboiled them ahead of time.
Parboiled, okay.
And then we're going to simply slice.
All right, so now we got the sausages going.
Yeah, Andouille sausage.
All right. And so you talked about how all these ingredients you got here at the Reading Terminal, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Exactly.
So can you just talk about the local community and kind of supporting that, especially as a chef?
Sure. The one thing is, with these big markets and everything like that, you may not necessarily know where everything came from, right? Okay. When you're buying locally, you're helping out people, right? In small businesses. So you always want to support your local vendors, your local people, because they're your small business just like they are.
Absolutely.
So it always helps.
You're supporting each other.
Exactly.
And not to mention everything that you get here is really fresh. It's really good. There's so many vendors here in the Reading Terminal, so that's amazing that you got your stuff here. That's great.
Definitely. You definitely want to make sure you support.
Absolutely. So we're doing this.
All right.
All right.
So we have that going.
And then what's going to be after that?
So after that, we're going to start to turn our pan on. We're going to start to get this going.
Oh,
right?
now we're going to get cooking.
Yeah, we're going to get cooking now.
Okay.
So we have the water going already.
Yes.
That you turned on.
Yep.
So now let's turn on our pan.
All right. And what's the temperature for the?
So we're going to go about medium high on here.
Okay, medium. All right.
About medium high. We're going to take our olive oil that we have here.
Okay, olive oil. All right, so you definitely got to put the olive oil. So how much would you recommend?
So we're going to do about 2 tablespoons inside of here.
All right, 2 tablespoons.
You want to coat your pan, swirl it around real nice.
All right, so you're going to spread it around the pan.
Right, spread it around the pan.
And then what's going to go in first?
First, we're going to go with our garlic.
All right, the garlic, get that cracking.
Nice toasty of the garlic.
Okay.
And next, we're going to get our shallot.
Put that in real quick. All right, let's go ahead and put that flavor in real quick. All right. So after the shallots, what's next?
So next, we're going to add our andouille sausage.
All right, this is where we put the big boy in.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
So you want to get all them nice flavors.
Next, what's up?
So next, we're going to let this cook for about a couple minutes. We're going to flip this over.
Okay.
All right.
So while this is cooking, let's talk about just Black History Month. I mean,
Okay.
This is what it's for.
Exactly.
What does that mean to you, especially as a Black chef?
Black History Month for me means the pioneers before you.
Yeah.
You know, the people who paved the way for you.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of Black chefs. Back then, there were cooks. You know, but in their own right, they were chefs. Right?
Sure, absolutely.
So you want to make sure I make sure I always pay homage to the people before me.
Yes.
Especially going down to like DC to the Black History Museum.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And the real cool thing that I saw was an older chef that I know is actually in the museum.
Oh, that's amazing.
Who's still living. So they gave him his flowers while he was living.
You don't get that often.
Right, exactly.
That's amazing. That's great. Yeah, I mean, just overall, it's just a good time to just celebrate your heroes and people that, like you said, that are living and or have passed away.
Right.
And why not give them their flowers when they're here? And why not pay homage to making some great food, right?
Right, exactly. So, you know, you want to really, you know, try to keep their tradition alive.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Rather you're going into a new trend, you're doing it, but it's still the same thing, right?
Absolutely.
Still going cooking with soul, right?
Yeah, because, you know, back in the day, they used to cook with whatever they have. While we're doing this, what's next?
So what's next? So we're going to turn this fire up just a little bit.
Okay, a little bit more.
And we're going to add our bell peppers.
All right. I love bell peppers. This is going to be amazing.
Yes.
Put all that stuff in. What's after this?
So right after this, we are going to deglaze a little bit of.
Now we're going to have fun.
Vodka. Yeah. So now, you know what I mean, what we can really do, we can have some fun. Or we can turn this fire up just a little bit.
A little bit more. All right.
All right.
And already it looks great. And then we're not even done yet.
Oh yeah, we're definitely not done.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's add some Tito's. Let's do it.
All right.
What we got going on? Oh, look at that. Hot fire.
Yes. You want to deglaze, and that's allowing all the alcohol to cook off, right?
Okay. How much would you recommend of Tito's?
How much you like, right?
That's a very, very
it's a real
question.
Right? That's a real question right
Just
there.
whatever you prefer.
Whatever you prefer.
Okay.
But I mean, what I'm doing when adding it, I added about almost like a quarter cup of it inside of it, right? Because we really want to, besides it being alcohol, Tito's actually has a lot of flavor that's put into it, right? Okay. So that's what you want to release.
So it's more than just drinking, Tito's. More than just you can cook with it,
right?
And have a great dish. That's amazing. Exactly. All right.
So now we have all that going. So now we want to add our clams.
All right. Right. Now I love seafood.
All right.
So this is gonna be really good.
So we're gonna add a few. So I pre-washed these.
You pre-wash them,
right? So you want to make sure you get all that dirt and everything.
Get all the gunk off. Okay.
Right. So we're gonna go ahead and add.
All right. So you're just gonna place them wherever.
So we're gonna place them wherever.
Okay.
A little more.
Add a little bit more. Right? Why not? Right.
Right. So we want
cooking with soul. Why not?
Exactly. Right. So we have that vodka in there.
All right. We're gonna set that over there. Let it cook. Right. What's next?
So next we're gonna go ahead and start our sauce. We're gonna grab our pan.
Awesome. This is where it gets funky.
Yes.
I love it.
So we're going to turn our pan up to about medium again.
To medium, okay.
All right. And we're going to allow that to heat up. We're going to grab some more olive oil.
Some more olive oil.
All right.
All right.
So we're going to go ahead and pour some olive oil in here.
Okay.
About 2 tablespoons, just like we did last time.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay.
All right. And you want to make sure you get that pan nice and coated, just like we did before.
Okay.
And while that's getting hot, we're also going to take a little bit of this seasoning that we made
from earlier,
right?
Correct. Bringing that back.
And we're going to season up our shrimp just a little bit right here.
All right, so we're going to season it.
Yes, we're going to season it.
And then we're going to put them in the party?
Yes, we're going to put them in the party.
I love it.
Put them in the party, right?
All right. All right, so we're gonna put the shrimp. It's sizzling, it's popping, it's cracking.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
That's what we need.
Awesome, that looks great.
We have that in there.
Put a little bit more.
A little more seasoning to it.
Why not?
Big, bold flavors.
I love it.
All right, so that's going.
All right.
You want to let this shrimp cook for about 2 to 3 minutes.
Cool.
The most important thing is you don't want to overcook shrimp. When you see shrimp that's cooked and it's tight like this,
yes,
that means it's overcooked.
Okay.
All right.
So we want to keep just 2 to 3 minutes and you're good.
Right. So,
got it.
But we're going to add the heavy cream, which is we're gonna finish cooking inside of it, right?
Okay, that's right.
Again, we got this in our running terminal. So
Shout
we're going to add our heavy cream.
All right, so you're putting the heavy cream. How much would you recommend to
between
pour?
about a cup and a half cup, depending on how many people you're cooking for,
Got
right?
it, yep. All right, let that cook for a little while.
Yes. So we're going to have that going.
I know you can't smell through the screen, but it smells amazing. And we're not even done yet.
so we have our seasoned Creole seasoning in there.
All right.
We want to add a little salt and pepper to it, right?
From earlier, yes.
So the most important thing is when you're seasoning something, you can always add, you can never take away.
Okay.
Right? So you want to taste throughout the time that you're making it.
Okay,
right?
I like that. You can always add, but you can't take away.
Right.
All right, so cover that up.
Right.
And wait for the clams to open up a little bit more.
Exactly.
What's next?
So next, we're going to take our Pappardelle Pasta right here that we have.
All right.
Right, and I'm going to have you cook this over here.
Okay.
All right.
I'm nervous.
Listen, we got to get you in here.
All right, let's do it.
So we're going to add it. We added some salt and pepper to our water.
All right.
We'll add a little more. So you always want to season your water.
Okay.
Right?
All right, so season the water.
So we season our water. So next,
now
we're going to add. So I'll add a little bit first, and I'll let you add the rest.
All right, sounds good.
So we're gonna go
and now,
ahead.
what kind of pasta is this?
This is Pappardelle pasta. That we
all right,
awesome. That's a nice wide pasta.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and add your pasta.
Right, add a little bit more. Let's do it.
We're gonna add the whole thing. We're gonna do the whole thing.
I love it. All right, let's put the last of it in here.
Yes.
All right, we are good with that.
To the side.
All right. And
we're gonna let this cook. We're gonna let it cook to what they call al dente.
Okay.
Or to the tooth or to the bite.
Okay.
Right? Because you don't want to overcook your pasta.
That's right.
So we're gonna let that cook for about 7 to 10 minutes. We're gonna check it, right?
We'll leave that alone for a while.
All right. So next,
what's next?
Let's check this out over here. Let's see.
Ooh, they are opened up.
Yes.
Ready to go. All right. So now that they're opened up,
right?
What's next?
We're gonna add our cream and our shrimp.
Yes.
Straight into this pan.
It's coming together. I love it. Man, it smells amazing. All right. That looks great already.
We'll sit our pan back.
Okay.
And we'll pull this closer to us.
Okay. Let that cook for a little while.
Yes, we're gonna let this cook for a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some nice little
tomatoes.
Grape tomatoes.
I love grape tomatoes. Yes. All right, let's put that in there.
I'm gonna add some.
All right, so we're gonna add some tomatoes, the grape tomatoes. Very cool. Is there any reason why we're gonna put the tomatoes in? It's just tastes good.
I like the flavor of it.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? And the color of it looks real good, right?
Absolutely. Aesthetically, it looks amazing.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we have that going. So
what's next?
I have some Parmesan cheese here. You cannot go wrong with Parm cheese.
Ever.
Right? Exactly.
What's pasta without Parmesan?
I want you to check this pasta. Just stir it around just a little bit.
Stir it around a little bit. Let's do it. To tell.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. I think we're good for
All
now.
right. So what I'm going to do is over here.
Yes.
I'm going to pull out these clams and shrimp. I don't want them to overcook, right?
Okay. Right. So we talked about not overcooking them, so we're taking them out.
So we're going to take them out for a second because you don't want this to overcook at all.
Absolutely.
And we'll reintroduce it back into the pan.
Okay.
Right?
So we're gonna keep the oven on.
Yes.
All right. So what's next?
So next we're going to add some Parmesan cheese.
Gotta have the Parmesan. All right. So we gotta put the Parmesan.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And not only does, when I was saying you add a little bit of seasoning of salt and pepper and things, you have your Parmesan cheese is salt.
Okay.
It's salty, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure you turn down your fire.
So for the Parmesan, is it just to your liking?
Just to your liking, right?
Whatever you feel. Okay, I like
we
that.
got a nice thick sauce in there.
That's the good thing about this dish. It's there's really no rules to it. It's,
right. Exactly.
There's the ingredients and whatever you feel.
So we have some unsalted butter here.
All right. So let's do the butter.
So.
All right. So the cheese and the butter, let that cook into itself.
Exactly.
Wow, that looks hefty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I can only imagine what it tastes like with all the flavors and the spices.
Everything building up, right?
And we haven't even touched the clams.
Exactly.
And the
so the most important thing is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to taste the sauce, right?
Okay. Part of the perks of being the chef, right? How we tasting?
We're tasting good. We're tasting good.
All right, I like it. It looks good.
You always want to adjust your flavors, right?
Absolutely.
So now let's check our pasta.
Checking the pasta. All right, so Checking the pasta. We got about another minute or so.
About another minute.
Okay.
And we're gonna pull it off and we're gonna drain it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So our sauce is over here looking good. Our pasta is looking good. Our shrimp, everything else is going.
All right. So the sauce is almost done.
Sauce is almost done.
All right. So leave it alone for a little while.
So next, we're gonna check on our cornbread that we.
I forgot about the cornbread.
So our cornbread is down here in the oven.
All right.
So we're gonna go ahead and pull this out of the oven.
Yes. Cornbread. Cannot go wrong with cornbread. Yes. Can't forget about the cornbread.
Cannot forget about the cornbread, right? So it's out. So we're gonna take some local honey that we got from here.
All right.
And we're gonna go simply
just glaze it.
Yeah, we're just gonna glaze it up.
And this is up to you, right?
This is up to you.
Okay.
Right. So next, I'm gonna have you take that little spatula and I'm gonna have you spread the honey all across.
I can do that. All right. So I think we're good with the cornbread.
I think we're good.
Looks glazed enough.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this and sit it off to the side.
All right. Man, I think we're at the finish line, right?
We're at
the home stretch.
Line. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take our pasta off.
All right. That's a lot of pasta.
Yes.
All right, let's bring that back.
All right.
Now, what's next?
So now we're gonna add our sauce.
Ooh, all right. This is where it's gonna get a lot of fun. All right, let's get all that sauce in there.
All right, we got that sauce in there.
Looks amazing. All right. I have a feeling I know what's next.
You know what's next. We're going.
Gotta put the seafood in.
Yes.
All right, get all the seafood in.
Yes. Now I'm gonna have you take those pair of tongs, and we're gonna mix that. We're gonna mix that up real nice.
The tongs ain't tonging. All right.
All right, and we'll also have some parsley that we're gonna go ahead and finish the dish with.
Okay. All right, cutting up the parsley.
Parsley is done.
Looks good.
We're gonna take our fresh parsley. We're gonna put some in the bowl.
All right.
All right. We're gonna come back over here.
Man, that looks delicious. Look at that.
All right.
Putting the pasta on the plate.
Pasta's on the plate. So next, we gotta make sure we get all this goodness, right?
We gotta get some clams in there, the scram.
Right. Does it
to your liking?
To your liking. All right.
Shrimp is there.
Shrimp is there.
What's next?
So we're gonna take a little bit of parsley.
Little dash. Finishing touches with the parsley.
All right. So finish touches on there.
Okay.
Next, we're gonna cut our jalapeno cornbread up.
Yes, we are. All right. So we're gonna put the cornbread on.
Yes, we're gonna get a couple pieces out.
Get a couple pieces. So, is this one of your favorite dishes to make?
Cornbread?
Or just like in general?
In general, I love doing pasta.
The cornbread presentation looks great.
Presentation is everything.
What's next?
Next, here's a plate right here. Boom. Something nice you can be happy for.
That looks amazing.
Let's pull this to the side.
All right.
And you know what happens next, right?
Is it time?
It's time.
Oh my God.
There you go.
This is the best part. Let's do it. Gotta take this off real quick. All right, let's do it. Let's dig in. Some more scrimp.
Oh, you know where to go with it.
I don't. It looks amazing. Bon appetit. Woo!
You gotta keep twisting. Keep twisting.
Keep going.
Twisting.
Look at that. Here
Watch out for the tail.
I got you. I got you.
See the dance. See when the dance happens, you know it's good, right?
That is so good.
All right. So you tasted one element of it, right?
Oh my God.
You got the flavors and the layers, right?
Yes.
So next we gotta go to the cornbread. You gotta go to the cornbread. You can't leave anything out.
You're absolutely right. Let me clean my mouth real quick. Man, that's good. All right. That's good. Cornbread time.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
So
go for it.
I'll just do like a little piece right here. Man.
Hey,
You are the master. That is amazing. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, where can people find you? On social media, websites, anything
So
like that?
you can follow me. You can. For my website is www.infinitecateringnj.com.
Okay.
You can follow me on Instagram at Chef Rashaun or
Okay.
Infinite Catering NJ. Facebook, Twitter's not up yet, but you can find me everywhere.
All right.
You find me everywhere.
And you have some merchandise, right?
Yes, definitely have the merchandise. If you guys saw the knife that I was cutting with, Chef Vibes. Chef Vibes is my seasoning line. It's my knife line. It's merch. So we have all that. So it's different aspects of things that I do besides just cooking.
Absolutely. Thanks once again, Chef Rashaun. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
Absolutely. This was great. I hope you had a good time watching. I hope you have a good time cooking as well. And a big shout out to the Reading Terminal Market, the City Kitchen, and Tito's Handmade Vodka as well. But stay right there because we're going to make some drinks with this. We're going to pair this delicious dish with an amazing cocktail. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.
I don't know how I'm going to pair a great cocktail with this great dish that Chef Rashaun has made for us today. Cajun Creole pasta, yes please. My name is Daja. I'm from Sip Lightly Mobile Bartending. I am the owner and head mixologist. Today we're going to be making a cocktail called Making Progress. What you're going to need to make this great cocktail is 1 grapefruit, make sure it's a large size, 2 limes, I cut them in half just for you guys for decor. You're also going to need some simple syrup. I'll teach you how to make that as well. Some lavender bitters, and of course, Tito's vodka. So first you would need to juice your grapefruit. This is larger than the average size of a handheld juicer. So we're going to use our hand for this. So what you would do is take both sides because it is large, and you're going to squeeze, 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 squeeze. And you want to use a real grapefruit. I know you might be tempted to use, ocean spray, but it doesn't have the same feel. I like the pulp in my drink. Taste the freshness. So for the lime, we can actually use the handheld one because it fits. And we're gonna do both sides. So you would place it here, this way, if you've never seen one before. All right, over the shaker. Okay, so now the fun part. We're gonna add our Tito's. So just some history about Tito's. Tito's is made from corn. A lot of vodkas are usually made from potatoes or wheat, which is different from other types of vodkas. I think it also gives it that taste that you could just drink Tito straight from the bottle. The thing we're gonna add to it is simple syrup. So simple syrup is made with equal parts of, I use cane sugar because I do not like white sugar. So cane sugar, equal parts of 1 cup of cane sugar and 1 cup of water. This is clearly more than 1 cup, but yes, that's how you make it. Once you add those ingredients to a pot, you're gonna bring it to a boil. Once it brings to a boil, you take it off of the heat and you let it cool. You can actually infuse your cane sugar or simple syrup with herbs, fruit, etc. So today this is just plain simple syrup. So we're gonna do 3/4 ounces of that. So once we add this to it, it's going to give us a little sweetened taste for the cocktail. Grapefruit can be bitter at times, and we would like to give just a little sweetness, not too much to overpower it. We don't like sugary cocktails. Well, at least I don't. So I'm obsessed with lavender bitters. I have been for the past month, and I believe it's going to pair excellent with Chef Rashaun's Cajun Creole seafood pasta because it has those floral accents that's going to bring it out, and it's actually going to do the same thing with the grapefruit. I think all of those ingredients together is going to be just refreshing, cool, and again, because it is Cajun and spice, so it kind of balances the dish out. So we're going to do 5 dashes. But if you love it, you can go overboard. I do. It's not overpowering. It's very light and it's beautiful and it smells awesome. So now for the best part, we're gonna shake it up. So when you're shaking your cocktail, to know when it's ready to it's chilled, your shaker would literally frost up and you'll know that it's ready to be strained. And shake what your mama gave you. Don't shake it a little. You want to make sure it has a great froth to it and make sure that everything is blended well together. And it's such a beautiful color and it looks amazing. I should drink some now, but I probably should let Chef Rashaun taste it before I do. What do you guys think? You can finish it off by topping it off with the extra ice from the shaker. It's all gonna have everything that's in there. And if you would like to, you can garnish it with a lime. And that concludes today's segment, Cooking with Soul. This is a cocktail called Making Progress. We would like to thank City Kitchen at the Reading Terminal. We would like to thank Chef Rashaun for his amazing dish. We would also like to thank Tito's Vodka. And you can follow me at sip_lightly. And thank you for watching. Cheers.